When taking on commissions, the most important thing that you need to learn how to do is communication. Hi, my name is Solaris. I've been an artist for 5 years seriously, and I've been doing commissions for 3 years. A common thing you hear on the internet is about clients feeling like they were scammed simply because the artist didn't give them the work that they asked for, or they might be taking way too long to do their art without any sense of communication. So I'm going to give you some general tips and tricks simply because I've been doing it for 3 years, and even though I also messed up when I first started out, I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes either someone else did or maybe I did. We need you to communicate with your client. So you tell your client that I usually get work done by this amount of time and give them work in progresses of the things that you're doing throughout the process. So for example, you send them the sketch, send them the coloring, send them the rendering, and send them the final project. Showing them process gives them a better idea how long you're going to take, along with what it's going to look like with the final project. You can also ask them for any advice if they want anything changed, and if so, you can add it on and show them so they know what it looks like. So going back to the time thing, as someone who goes to work and school, I am a slower artist, so I should know my limits. So when it comes to big projects, it'll take me 3 to 5 months, and when it comes to smaller projects, it'll take me a month or two. And I tell this upfront to my clients so they know a general idea of how long it'll take for me to get their work done. So the way I time myself for commissions is by doing a soft due date and it's a final due date. So the soft due date is when I have, let's say, 3 months, and I take the 2 months to get all the work done. So by the last month, I will have either the final stuff to get done, or if anything ever happens where I will end up getting some hiccups where some things take longer than others, at least I still have a general month span to get everything done before the actual due date occurs. Now, when it comes to client due dates, let's say a client likes a project that takes you around 4 months and they want you to finish it by 2 months. Now, it's up to you on if you want to take the rush project or not. I do suggest adding a rush fee because you deserve to be paid more if you're going to be rushed for your work. But in general, if a rush project is asked of you, try and do it in a time where you can handle it. So for example, if someone asks me for a rush project in the summer, I can do it because I have more time on my hand. Compared to finals week in the spring or the winter, I won't be able to do it simply because I have to focus on my finals because that degree is more important than online commissions, sadly. So this is advice for anyone who is on a website commissioning based service. So for example, I use VGen. I don't know how Fiverr or Coffee works with this stuff, but VGen allows you to announce your delivery service time to your clients. Now, a friend of mine, he suggested that I say my delivery date is a year from when you commission me. So for example, if you commission me January 1st, I will say it is due January 1st of the next year. And the reason for that is just for one, VGen to not yell at me, because if we don't get it done by the delivery date, they yell at you. And just so I can have time to get the work done, and you already know the actual delivery date. So let's say I get it done 5 months from now and you want the delivery date 5 months from now, then it's cool beans. But if, whatever reason, I take longer, it's so I don't have to deal with the hassle of VGen, and we will have a conversation on it. So we will agree or disagree on if I should take longer or not. So I do suggest doing this where you make the due date way farther than what you're actually going to deliver, just so your website won't yell at you. And so if anything does happen with any hiccups, and the client and you agree that, hey, it's okay to take longer, you don't have to adjust the website. You can just keep going because hopefully by that year's end, you will have the client's commission done. Now, a little advice money-wise, a lot of people are very insecure about current day political stuff. A lot of people don't have money. So if you're someone who takes up money up front, get that work done immediately. But if you're someone who wants to have more security when it comes to yourself and your clients, do a payment plan or do a half and half payment. Me personally, if a client is giving me money that's over $100 for a project, I put a payment plan on them. I ask them hey, put a payment plan on it because it can be very worrisome to spend over $100 on something, and I will get it done. But just to have more security and give the client more time to grab money, it's cool to have a payment plan for them so they can give me half up front, then half at the end, or they can give me a quarter up front, a quarter at the middle, a quarter at the end, and it's boom, we both get a happy ending. And if anything ever happens, at least neither of you lose all of your money, you just lose a portion of it. So for example, if a cancellation happens for whatever reason on either side, at least you got paid for half of the work that you did, and the client doesn't lose all of their money if they only get a portion of the work. Now I want to talk about this specifically because I see a lot of people do emergency commissions or they do sale commissions, and I want to tell you guys to stop overwhelming yourselves. Every time I see someone succeed in getting their emergency commission set, it's 75 plus clients asking for work, and it's insane to look at. I'm stressed for you. So when it comes to emergency sales, I put the most popular thing I have as a sale because people love it. They love that item the most, so hopefully having it as a sale will get more clients to get into that. Now, I would try and make it equal to how much I need. So usually if I need let's say $400, I will put my most interesting piece as a sale and make sure that sale can equate $400. So for example, let's say the character sheets I have are going to be like 50% off, so they'll be like $50. Then I will try and have the slots open to equal $50. So if, let's say, 5 people come in, I can handle those 5 people. But if I keep it completely open and 500 people pop in there, I would lose it. So it would be best if you try and add slots for your commissions, regardless of sales or not, just so you can have a limit on it and you won't get overwhelmed by thousands of clients. It's okay to have a wait list as long as you update them with Trello or VGen system or any other system that you have personally built in order to announce to your clients when your commissions will be open. I know people also use Discord servers. If you want, you can also have that for your clients. It's good to commit to all those people and get the work done, but don't overwhelm yourself or burn yourself out, because if you will end up producing weak work. I swear, once your mindset is like pure and like you're not stressing yourself out and feeling burnout, the artwork that you produce is 10 times better. So that's why I suggest to add slots, add limitations, add a waiting list, and add a Trello Discord server. Or if you have VGen notification system, then just keep updates on like when you open things, when you waitlist things, and so on and so forth. Along with having a social media so you can announce when your commissions are open, what your waiting lists are like, and so on and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Using those TikTok stories and Blue Sky and Twitter and Instagram stories are a big help. So finally, when it comes to promoting yourself on social media and that you have commissions, I have commissions open, come give me money is not going to work nowadays. It's best to ask your clients, hey, can I use your work to make content? Because most of the time they don't mind, as long as it's not like a secret project that they're trying to do. Most of the time they'll be like, yeah, sure. So if you get the okay from your client that you can use their work as advertisement, then make shorts with it, make YouTube videos with it, and do live streams if you're someone who do live streams. Doing co-working streams where I have my commissions up and I'm doing the art and hang out with you guys are one way that I'm able to promote my commissions to others with my streams. YouTube videos and shorts are the same way, where I just put the art in the background while I yap, and that's one way for me to promote that I can have commissions open. Or if you want to take it a step up, you can do art tutorials. So for example, if your client has curly hair and they allow you to use their work as content, you can hit 2 birds with 1 stone by 1, getting the curly hair done because you're using it as an art tutorial, and 2, getting more people interested in your art because they want to draw like you and have a curly hair such as yours. Tutorials bring more engagement as well, so a lot of people will ask you questions, maybe ask for more tutorial advice, and maybe even commission you because they like your art. I also suggest promoting it on still social media such as Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky, so posting images of work in progresses, maybe even time lapses, and also reposting those videos that you make in the short form content to these platforms are very helpful in order for you to promote your commissions and also having free content that you don't have to remake. And lastly, consistency is key, but have it at your own pace, simply because I'm bad at consistency. I will admit, I don't take my advice to the fullest simply because I'm the worst at posting myself on social media and promoting myself with my commissions. My commissions are open, by the way. So anyways, hopefully this advice feeds you well. If you like to hang out with me more, I do stream at 8 p.m. EST on Twitch and YouTube, and I'm trying to do it on TikTok as long as they don't keep banning me. And I do have my commissions open on VGen. If you want to hang out with me, I do have a Discord server as well. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.